Hi class 7, this is Sunita Sharma. Today I'm going to teach you chapter 3, Bravo Manju. This is very beautiful and inspiring story written by Shigran Srivastav. Shigran Srivastav is an Indian author and artist of German origin. Her stories for 12 to 14-year-olds depict with rare sensitivity a child's feeling, dream, joy and fears. As an artist, she has many picture books to her credit. Her writing reflects a social consciousness about the environment, the plight of the differently abled and poverty. Introduction. Manjula was born with only two fingers with each hand, but that does not stop her from pursuing her interest. Does she overcome the hurdle and take up the challenges or give up? Summary. Summary. This is very beautiful inspiring story of a young girl, Manjula. She was born with only two fingers on each hand. She was fond of painting in spite of disability. Her mother encouraged her and used to bring colors for her from the saved money. But her father wanted her to learn cooking and stitching instead. Her father was worried about her increasing expense and as she was growing older. She told her mother to make Manjula learn cooking and stop painting. Manjula listened to all the conversation. After that, she obeyed her father and gave up painting and started learning cooking or household work. However, one day she saw an advertisement in the newspaper regarding the painting competition. Her brother Amol encouraged her by giving an article. And after reading, Manjula's confidence showed when she read that article about another handicap, Richard Blanger, who was a football player. He had lost his feet in a train accident. After reading, she decided to take part in the competition. This shows that Manjula reformatting in the finger did not affect in daily life. Students, this story teaches us that we should never give up and we should try to achieve our target, what we have decided for us. Dear students, here I have given some difficult words for you. You have to search the meaning of these difficult words. And after that, you have to write down the word meaning on your notebook from your book. All these word meanings are already mentioned in your book. And next, the last one is comprehension. As you can see on page number 19, exercise A, true or false. First one is Manjula was 13 years old. Answer is true. She was very fond of painting. True. She wanted to help in the cooking because she loved eating good food. False. She never felt discouraged about her handicap. False. Manjula was a football fan. False. Her brother encouraged her to continue painting. True. Dear students, for completing B and C part, you have to click here. Then you will get the answers. Now we will do exercise D, think and answer. Question number 1 is, did Manjula handicap affect her daily life? Give example to support your answer. Answer is no. Manjula's handicap did not affect her daily life. She was very good in painting. Also, she helped her mother in kitchen. And now question number 2. Do you think Manjula's family was well off? Give example to support your answer. Answer number 2 is no, her family was not well off. Her father was always worried about the cost of material she needed for painting. Word study exercise E. The word given below refer to the different way of cleaning something. Here we have to write down the meaning on the blanks. First word is scrubbing and the meaning is rubbing something hard to clean. Second, scraping and the meaning is remove something by sharp object. Third is wiping, and the meaning cleaning or drying something by dry or wet clothes. Number 4, brushing, and the meaning is cleaning by using the brush. Number 5, sweeping, cleaning by using a broom. Now exercise F, fill in the blanks with the correct word from the bracket. Number 1, my mother always prefer and dash seat in flights. And the correct answer is aisle. The spelling is A-I-S-L-E. Now the second one, sometimes meteorologists too are unsure dash the dash of a place can be predicted accurately. In the first blank we will write weather, W-H-E-T-H-E-R, and in the second blank we will write W-E-A-T-H-E-R. Now number third, the dash baby dash when the pressure cooker whistle. In the first blank we will write bald, B-A-L-D, and in the second blank we will write bald again, but the spelling is changed, is B-A-W-L-E-D. Now number 4, the Buddhist monk asked the volunteer to go dash and spread the message of peace. Here in this blank we will write Fort, F-O-R-T-H. Right? Now number 5, the students listen to the dash lecture attentively. Here we will write P-R-I-N-C-I-P-A-L apostrophe S. Principals lecture attentively. Now students, you have to write all the word meanings and question answers on your notebook and learn all these properly. Thank you.